Jump packs are struggling with all this dust.
Jump pack fouled with dust. We must proceed on foot.
The enemy have breached our lines. Talassa has failed.
Lieutenant, what are your orders? We fight!
At last. Voltramar!
Come on, Talassa.
Arms catch.
Already dead! Keep shooting!
Too easy. For the Emperor!
Do not let them up!
Special tactic at the ready. I am Death, servant of the Emperor, and you will taste my wrath. Courage and honor! Changing magazine. Check this area. Out of rounds! Tear them apart with your bare hands, brother! War gear ready! Loading ammunition! For Ultramar! Melter bomb set! Ready to deploy special tactics! On the track! Apex Xenos! It appears not! Reloading! What is this?
Talassa! They killed the High Tyrant!
They are falling! All of them!
The Hive Tyrant was controlling these underlings via synaptic link. The turmoil you now see among the enemy can mean only one thing. The Hive Tyrant is dead.
here. If you can hear this, Damocles, we got the bastards.
Excellent work, brother. Any contact with Talassa?
Talassa to Damocles. The alien contaminates our world no longer.
Lieutenant Titus to relay. Area secure. Open the gates.
Special tactic at the ready.
Let's go.
This place reeks worse than a hive sewer.
Well fought, brothers. I will make sure the captain hears of your deeds.
I need no commendation.
Is that right? Enough!
Lieutenant, upon completion of this mission, I request transfer to another squad.
I will pass your request to the captain.
Is this the Xenos doing?
The Hive fleets cast a psychic shadow that tears at the minds of psychics.
Denying worlds in their path the chance to call for aid.
Let us hope we are not too late.
It's like I feel his presence with us. That's right. I can't believe my eyes.
Let us sing of death, dear friend.
I'm gonna need a supply drop.
Shouldn't be here.
I have a message from Marnius Calgar.
I cannot help you.
It's urgent.
In addition to the shadow cast in the warp by the Tyranids, demonic forces are now poised to attack anyone who opens their minds to the warp.
You would flee from your duty.
I would have you know.
Give me your message. It. Let us begin.
My lady, I must protest. The danger is too great.
Silence! There are no guarantees.
she mean?
What is this?
I do not know.
You wish to bring Golga here that you may kill him! Heretic! Heretic! You will betray us as you betrayed them on Grayad!
Lies.
Arrest him! He means to kill her!
Lieutenant!
Gadriel, I am no heretic.
Is this the power stone for himself? He must be stopped!
Kill the heretic! Kill him!
Enough!
Kill him! No!
What have you done?
How gracefully you dance. What sickly pleasure to bide beyond the immaterial. My thanks to thee, dear cousin. Titus. So long have I watched thee through a dark yearning.
I assure you it will be brief.
Yes. Let us play the game. The eternal realm is beyond comprehension. You have tasted it, Titus, and its essence in your hand. It calls to each of us, extending a divine hand. The Emperor knows. He lies to us all. In his greed, he forbade us from look into the void for just a moment, and you will see infinite wonder within.
He's gone on the
Ammunition secure. He's trying to escape. Do not let him.
Did he escape? I don't know.
Lieutenant Titus, come in.
This is Titus.
Chaos forces have been detected entering the system. They are going after Aurora. We are leaving for Demerium immediately.
How did you know? I was a boy on Calf when the word bearers attacked. I came to know the mark of chaos. We're returning to the battle barge. I understand your actions, but your suspicions end here. Are we clear? Yes, sir. Brothers, this is Aurora. Within the last few hours, traitor forces have arrived in their hundreds and commandeered the facility.
Commandeered? Where is Luz?
Inside. They have the facility, Luz, and the power source.
Holy terror.
Perhaps you were right, Titus.
What's our theoretical?
We've diverted all available forces to Demerium, but we're well below full strength. We've prepared an assault, but it has little chance of success, unless we take care of this. They're using it to draw in reinforcements. For every one of them we kill, 2 more show up in their place. It's heavily guarded.
I'll need a combat squad, 5 men.
I can spare 3 men. Next, the enemy seem to be drawing their power from this structure.
What is it?
We don't know. Every attempt to bring it down has failed. Your squad has developed a reputation for unconventional approaches. Any ideas?
I've read of Demerium. It's a burial world. 4,000 years ago, there was a clash between the Ultramarines and the Heretics. The Sword of Atreus, a battle barge wrecked in the fighting, was laid to rest here.
What of it?
Records state that while its body was ruined, its engines burned bright, even as it was interred. It may not fly, but it might ram.
A long shot, to say the least.
Worth a try.
Very well, then.
Navigation systems are probably dead. We can't afford to miss.
He's right. Someone will need to get close to the target and place a beacon.
Our offensive launches in 90 minutes. The Emperor guide you, brothers.
And you, sir.
Lieutenant Titus, see me on the crew deck at once.
As you wish, Chaplain.
Ensure brothers Chiron and Gadriel are in attendance.
Orbital altitude must exceed 250 miles.
Using an ancient battle barge as a battering ram. An unorthodox approach.
You disapprove?
On the contrary, it is inspired thinking.
I reluctantly second that.
Why reluctantly?
Because it will go to your head.
I am troubled by a report I have received from the Astra Telepathica. An accusation of heresy.
Her voice was puppeted by her.
The lieutenant will answer.
The Psycho was possessed.
Your sergeant believed otherwise.
I was mistaken.
You attempted to incapacitate your lieutenant.
Thank the Emperor I failed.
And now, the only individual capable of reaching Lord Kelgar is dead. By your hands. I will be watching all of you. Should I suspect even a flicker of corruption, I will not hesitate as you did. You are dismissed.
Brother, what was spoken by the chaplain?
We have arrived at the burial. All the monks immediately and prepare for assault. Time to go.
The enemy have amassed the majority of their forces in the Numerelian Basin. Thalassa has the warp beacon. Viridian is hoping for a miracle. The rest of us will move to clear the reliquaries around the basin and establish a beachhead.
We are facing overwhelming enemy numbers on Demerium. But the heretic filth down there have stirred the wrath of the Second Company. We will inflict upon the traitors such agony.
Lieutenant Titus, this is something on the side opponent.
Gallia. Theoretically, could Tacticus armor withstand a suborbital drop? Gravis is too cumbersome for our needs.
Negative. Extreme risk. Dense debris fields litter the entry flight path.
But if we avoid the debris, could we survive the descent?
Calculating. Survival probability equal to 62.4136. Unacceptably low.
Thank you, Gallia.
An orbital drop without Gravis armor.
Brothers, our captain's words need no further embellishment. I will speak only of practical concerns. The heretics will employ absolute deception. You will be assaulted by lies and illusion. The only true ground you will find down there will be each other. Trust only your brothers and your instincts. Now go forth and lay waste to our enemies. For the Emperor! For the Emperor!
You ever done this before? You mean drop through an active combat zone, dodging flak, enemy ships and burning wreckage on the way down? Exactly. No, this will be a first.
The Codex Astartes does not support this action. But I am looking forward to it.
Stay close. It's almost impossible to regroup if we're separated.
60 seconds.
Helmets!
Sir! I must apologize for my actions on Avarice.
Unnecessary.
I fell prey to suspicion. Almost killed you.
When I was a young captain, one of my men questioned my motives, brushed his concerns aside, and I paid the price. Your suspicions arose because I failed to answer your doubts. As I failed to answer his.
Stand by for suborbital drop.
I'm honored to fight beside you both.
As are we, brother.
You grew up on Calth. Let's say we settle some of that debt today.
Aye, sir.
Holy terror.
Auspex cannot keep up with all this debris. We must navigate by sight.
We will make it. Now focus. Careful, brother.
bless you, Marine. Clear a path. We shall make short work of these traitors. Quicker than they deserve.
Waiting in ambush.
Help maneuver them.
Targeting signal.
That pillar of corruption perverts the land. Galassa, we are on the ground and moving. Report status.
We're approaching the battle barge now.
You are ahead of us. Make contact once the Atreus is ready to launch.
It shall be done.
Are we going to let them beat us to the objective, brother?
Not today.
Thrusters engage.
Foul sorcery.
Fueling their barriers, no doubt. We suffer your heresy no more. Loading ammunition. Ammunition secure.
Sorcerer! I shall end his accursed rituals.
corruption.
Destroy it.
Yes, brother.
Altar destroyed.
Up there! The impact will destroy this whole area.
Wait! It is slowing down.
Heretic sorcery.
No doubt. But it will get us to our objective.
It is probably a trap.
Time is limited. We must take the risk. Move on to the cathedral.
Proceed with caution.
Thalassa, we are almost there. What is your status?
The sleeping giant will soon awaken, brother.
Hold for our signal.
Brothers, are you hearing this?
Vox ghosting. Ignore it. 9 numbers, 9 words, 9 cries that go unheard. 9 wings, 9 beaks, 9 stumps, 9 doors.
Thalassa, transmitting targeting signal now.
Your signal barely registers, but I read it.
Your data is clouded, Lieutenant. Maintain close proximity to target.
Dig in. We are pushed back. The Atreus will miss its target.
We will not yield a single step.
They will not deprive us of seeing that monstrosity fall.
We will find no respite until that tower falls.
Come, you war-tempted bastards, and die!
What?
Sword of Atreus primed and locked in.
Lock target now!
Routing signal data through telemetry systems. Numerous errors detected due to signal interference. Calculating trajectory.
Watch!
I've lost their box signal.
Interference.
It could be.
Listen. I hear engines.
There.
The Sword of Atreus lives up to its namesake.
That will buy us time, but we must move swiftly. While the enemy control Aurora, the odds are not in our favor.
Titus, we are detecting a massive energy surge from within the Aurora facility.
Lose. He must be trying to use the device.
Or someone else is.
Whatever it is unsanctioned by the Adeptus Mechanicus. Put a stop to it.
Yes, Captain.
Imura!
You snapped in the air, cousins!
We will soon find you in the flesh.
And remove you from it.
You may keep it as a parting gift.
Tainting this sacred ground with heretic blood gives me no pleasure.
Rest easy, brother. These souls have long since reached the Golden Throne.
to reload!
The device might work, that it could weaken them.
Perhaps they seek only the power source.
And why would they kill Nozick?
I do not know, nor do I wish to speculate. We are here to end this folly, and so we shall.
Clear! Show yourself, betrayer!
What is it, brother?
And I will destroy it.
To whom do you speak?
Do not hear him.
No.
Petty tricks.
Death to the false emperor! Death to his puppets!
We will not be disposed of so easily.
Great Emperor has foreseen your doom! We have witnessed it.
Skills were rusty, much like your own.
This does not bode well.
Proceed to the camp.
Completely ransacked. Punished. Loading ammunition.
This is not the site of a Mechanicus macro weapon.
An excavation site.
Indeed. Our path leads down.
Chiron to Resilient. Entering Mechanicus dig site. Requesting relevant cartography.
Restricted by order of the Adeptus Mechanicus.
This is Lieutenant Titus. Request authorized.
Denied. Aurora seal required.
Identify yourself.
This is infuriating. All heretics.
We are on the right path.
Reloading weapon. Enemy sent a Terminator. Throwing frag grenade.
No victory needed here.
Vultures will not save you. Stocking up on rounds. All gear ready. Swapping magazines. Have to reload.
That cannot be the last of them.
Just their rear guard, no doubt. Stay vigilant.
A fragment of the Dark God's power.
So said the traitor Nemero.
Do you believe it?
He certainly did.
You said it was destroyed.
Apparently not well enough.
That damnable Archmagos.
If it truly is tainted with corruption, then we must destroy it permanently.
Agreed.
Entering quarantine zone. Decontamination required. Initiate biological purgation within the chamber. Microbial index 1.2%. Initiating sterilization.
Barely a sign of life on this world.
It is a burial world, brother. Reserved for the dead.
Microbial index reduced to 0.01%. It is safe to proceed.
Safe. Interesting choice of words.
Pity this chamber cannot remove corruption.
That duty is ours.
Ancient ruins.
A cover for their research, perhaps.
The subject of it, more likely.
The figures in these carvings are unusual.
Ancient marks of the ruinous powers.
Etched by fools. Long before the Great Crusade illuminated this world.
These were not made by devotees of the warp.
How do you know?
You may soon see for yourself.
The archenemy had penetrated deep into these caverns.
Perhaps all the way to the Aurora device. Heretics! Stocking up on rounds!
What is life is dead.
Reloading!
These ruins are vast.
What interest could the Mars adepts have in old stone?
We know not what secrets this old stone holds.
I only ask that it holds our weight. Apostate punished. Priming crack grenade. Just like blades of grass. Those weaker men are long since dead.
Focus, brother.
Their legacy stirs within you, son.
End this desecration. No damnation dark enough for these traitors.
Have faith, brother. We will send them to one fitting.
Another false idol toppled. Imra!
A boy, spare your ammunition for the real thing.
I tire of chasing this bastard's phantom. Why install Aurora deep within these ruins?
Perhaps it was already here.
How?
A relic from the dark age of technology.
This is heresy.
They will no doubt invoke the Treaty of Mars.
This damned quest for knowledge.
Ammunition secured. How deep do these tunnels go?
We shall see. Pull the elevator.
The rats emerge.
The heretics hope to surround us.
They may hope.
Ammunition. Thousand Suns heavy infantry. Stocking up on rounds. Is almost here.
With enemy reinforcements on all space.
Prepare a fitting welcome.
prospects is clear.
Get on. Brace for what is to come.
Throne of Terror. What is this?
A tomb world.
You have seen one before.
Only the mechanical horrors that spill forth from such a place.
The Martians have preserved everything.
This place should have been obliterated upon discovery.
Listen as I crush your pathetic man-machine. That fool, Gilliman, believed he could hide this place from us. But we have eyes and ears in every shadow, every corner, every crack in the galaxy. I will shatter Aurora, along with your pitiful Primarch's dreams of victory.
How he prattles on.
Pay his squawking no heed, brothers.
We will not be distracted from our purpose.
The enemy is well ahead of us.
This trail will lead us to them.
The sorcerer will elude us no longer. Move on the obelisk.
How readily your Imperium turns a blind eye to the heretical.
You waste your breath. Do not speak as if you know me. Your lies grow bolder by the moment.
Titus, do not engage with him.
You and the artifact, united once more within the fastness of time and space. Do you not see it? This is all by his design. The changer of the ways. Hurry to it, brother. We have waited so long to taste its power once more. Crush it to dust.
Tactic at the ready.
You dare suggest heresy, Sergeant?
I said nothing.
And I heard nothing.
That degenerate clouds our minds.
Forgive my error. We will not let you down, brother. Have no doubt. Chaos abominations.
You think so little of Sangors, of myself, of the great siege. But consider, we are all proof of a power greater than mankind. When we call out to our gods, they answer. When have you ever felt the light of your Emperor?
More minions.
Lurking in dank holes like the filth they are.
All of this was just lying under our feet this whole time. And centuries longer still.
Eons, brother. If the archives are to be found, and on more worlds than we shall ever wish to discover.
I pray everyone is unearthed and burned to cinders.
We suffer your heresy alone, Freshman.
name of terror? Were these things not destroyed?
Preserved for study. The Martian priesthood goes too far.
Terminators are hollow. These tech priests pick over the Xenos dead like vultures.
All with the Martian cult's sanction, no doubt.
I do not think they will alone.
Do you not see the hypocrisy of Ikea? You have felt the same betrayal as the thousand suns. For daring to wield the same power as your god, Emperor. To sacrifice thousands who share his touch of the warmth and the altar of his golden throne. Not the first time he has turned his blade on his most faithful. And not the last, Titus. All this corruption, it seems to grow ever stronger.
We shall follow it to its source.
Yes. Come, brother. I wait for you.
Aurora.
It lays waste to the heretics.
Where is Imura?
Traitors are taking a thrashing down there.
Let us add to it.
Consultation looks accurate. The unguents have been thrice applied. His nose. Blind to all but his work.
Thankfully, his diligence has not made him faster.
Lose!
Lieutenant Titus, praise the Omnissiah. In just a few minutes, you will bear witness to...
You must stop this!
Sire, please. I know you have concerns, but look, this is merely a taste of what the device is capable of.
And I have seen the worst of what it can do.
My lord, you must trust me. This has been my quest for knowledge. My life's work.
Shut it down. Now.
I will not. Forgive me, Lord. Time will reveal the purity of my intentions.
You tiny grains of sand, prattling as you tumble. For a moment it seems you might do my work for me. But alas, I must finish this myself. With this true power.
Your malignant energies are useless!
Bring him down.
not be bested by this clumsy relic.
So long as it does not catch us.
Where is the power I was pledged?
Something is happening.
That looks like a plasma charge.
Charge half-life with liquefied ceramite. Throwing track grenade. Ready to deploy special tactics.
Damned cur! Enough of these childish games!
Then let us put a stop to them once and for all!
This is just the beginning. With these devices, we will seal the Great Rift and drive the heretics back into the warp with nothing more than a transference of alignment.
What genius! From which ocean did you gather these pearls of wisdom? Is it not the dream of every scientist to discover the birthplace of all knowledge? Behold, the source of your inspiration!
Titus to Acheran. Do you read me?
Damn it.
How could that fool lose not have known?
He took the whisperings of that sorcerer to be his own inspiration.
Luz was merely a pawn.
They killed Nozick. Led us to believe they would do the same to Luz.
So we would deliver him precisely where they wanted him.
And that spectacle in the catacombs.
Deceit, to trick that puppet loose into finishing the work.
It is worse than I could have imagined.
That pillar floods the land with corruption.
Titus to Akaran, come in!
Fox is useless.
We must find our brothers.
It is that monstrous obelisk.
It screams a silent wail of corruption. I'm receiving a coded locator signal.
Akaran's signature. Not far from here.
Can we trust it?
I believe so.
Mark it on Auspex.
Yes, brother.
Stan, over there!
Cut down those heretics!
Yes, my lord. We are unbroken.
You honor your homeworld's memory, soldiers.
Thank you, lord. We will fight to the end.
Heretics! Well, I shall enjoy this.
Damned heretics spill from every crevice.
Luz was so convinced Aurora would destroy the traitors, but instead it has empowered them. Tremendously so.
We need to clear that obstruction.
There must be a solution here.
A foul sorcerer took the power source.
Somewhere well defended, no doubt.
How does this compare to Graia?
Incalculably worse. A warp rift of such size would permit the darkest... Brothers!
Titus!
We were spared that fate.
The captain awaits you inside.
Courage and honor.
Courage and honor.
Brothers.
Be mindful of the casualties.
I have lost one platoon with 5 more at half strength. Our commissar cut down 2...
Titus, report! What in the name of Holy Terror do you call this?
We failed to stop Luz.
I can see that.
He was tainted. An unwitting puppet of the arch-enemy.
We are now facing a warp rift the size of a small cruiser. 3 volleys from the Resilient and not a scratch on that pillar. If it has a weakness, I need to know what it is.
It is powered by the artifact from Graia. If we can destroy that...
Where is it?
We do not know.
You call that a solution?
What is the alternative?
There is a field around the pillar, impenetrable to our ordnance. We have observed their forces passing through it on foot. We must get close enough to see if we can do the same. Proceed through those doors. We make our assault imminently.
That's the most vile, malign, and despicable foe. Betrayers of the Emperor, slayers of purity and brotherhood.
Our forces are divided in 2. I will lead the main assault from the Temple of Aethor. I sent 2 squads to move on the enemy's flank, but we've lost contact with them. They are carrying the company standard. if they have fallen.
We will retrieve it, Captain.
Ultramarines, ready!
What is that thing?
Front is beyond this
Look out! Helldrake, spread out!
Like your treacherous brethren on Nemengard! Godless traitors! Cut down these decrepit totems of heresy!
The enemy sent to terminate! Reloading weapon! All gear!
That accursed obelisk grants the enemy unlimited maneuverability.
Have you considered exterminatus?
This is a burial world, Titus. If we fail to defeat the enemy, then I will burn this place. But I would prefer to not disgrace these honored dead.
Can our scans locate the signature of the power source?
We are blinded by all the interference.
It is out there, at the heart of that profane madness.
Agreed. One way or another, we must reach that obelisk.
Then we shall.
Titus, proceed on until you reach the second force.
Hope to terror this don't stand.
Yes, Captain. The Emperor protects.
Good hunting, brother.
Second company! Make ready!
Tell your squad to hold off on this grenade until my signal. It's going to
I cannot fathom that 10 of our brothers may have fallen, along with the Standard.
I dare not picture the company banners soiled by treacherous hands.
Ultramarines do not fall without a fight. They are alive. But they may be in need of support.
Then we must move quickly.
Where is your false god's power now?
Brothers! Target the witch!
Warships will not save. Enemies! They fall before the righteous like blades of grass.
You witch!
Found a stick. Replenishing equipment. Ready to deploy special tactics. Here, brothers. See how the priests maintain these graves, even in the midst of this war.
Their devotion is commendable.
We must hurry. Our brothers pay in blood for every second we delay.
They should be on the other side of that door.
Brothers! The Standard! It lies crumpled in the dirt like a rag!
Lieutenant, what are your orders?
We fight! Runners! Assemble around the Standard! Victory or death!
Yes, brother. Victory or death!
Second Company! We hold this ground in the name of the Primarch! If we die with vengeance on our lips! Vengeance! Get up, Zarius! My leg is gone, brother! Cover him! All formation! Back, you treacherous scum! Zarius! He has fallen! Vengeance! There is no end to them! There is, or we shall find it!
Message. Briefly.
The central obelisk appears to be the source of their power. It's protected by an energy field.
Give me a solution.
We've hit that shield with everything we've got. Nothing gets through.
My lord! There may be a way. In the catacombs, Lu said all it took was a transference of alignment. And then he inverted something. An object.
What of it?
It was identical to that obelisk.
You want to invert that?
Explain.
Your Aura device might have a weakness.
Might?
Captain Master, we cannot stay here.
Lieutenant, you stand by Sergeant Gadriel's assessment.
I do.
Captain Agaran, muster your company.
Aye, Chapter Master.
Brothers! The heretics clamor for a taste of victory! But we will defy them this day, as we have defied them for 10 millennia! We are the sons of Ultramar, servants to the Emperor and guardians of the Imperium. Let these wretches feel the wrath of ancient vengeance!
My lord, our vanguard forces are through the field.
Hit them hard, Captain!
Yes, lord. All forces, fire at will!
By the Primarch!
Demon!
Greet it well!
Macias! Train all battle tank guns on that abomination!
Yes, my lord.
Captain, form a defensive line here.
Company! Defensive line!
Brother Titus, you will have only moments to execute your plans. Move quickly.
This must be the control unit. Do you understand any of this?
No.
Lieutenant, do we have a solution or not?
Stand by. There.
killed you. We're out of options.
Brother!
I'll live. My lord.
How many more?
3.
You have brothers in mind?
Viridian and Talassa. We will handle the last one.
I'll get them moving. Brief them over the Vox.
Yes, Captain. Viridian, Talassa, have you received new orders from Akaran?
We have, brother. Moving to Point Alpha now. Talassa en route to Point Beta.
You will need to rotate the small replica of the obelisk. But be warned, it will hurt.
Not as much as it will hurt the treacherous bastards out there. Pain deepens devotion. I will gladly volunteer.
Go well, brothers. Runners!
Titans! The heretics are seething from the blow you just dealt.
They will be dealt 3 more before the night is through.
Sons heavy infantry! Origin honor! Apostate punished! Down, brothers!
We fight as one.
I am in your debt. Colossal demon hounds our forces.
What exactly are we doing with these obelisks?
The Aurora device opens a rift to the immaterial, a gateway. These smaller obelisks appear to be the keys to that gate.
We turn the keys and lock the gate.
Exactly.
Through this door, brothers!
Go!
Your treachery will be punished.
Heretics! Cast them into the abyss!
Do not spare them your wrath.
Swapping magazines!
Straven. It is done.
May the Emperor bless you, Straven.
Terminate the lightning for his will.
Destroyed the bridge. Once they
Drive the blade in
have the
deep,
advantage.
Talassa out.
There's Sergeant Ventier's assault squad.
Their close quarter skills are truly without match. I have a route. Marking it now.
This plan of yours may actually work, Gadriel.
An idea is worthless without those that execute it.
I think my hearing is damaged. That sounded like humility.
Like your honor. Stocking up on rounds. Injector located. Injecting pain suppressants. Loading ammunition.
It has company.
Special tactics out.
Serum taken.
Ready to deploy special tactics. Found ammunition. All gear ready.
Titus, Decimus has a hold on the obelisk controls. Throne that looks like torture, but he is holding fast.
Check this area. The demon is further weakened. How is Decimus?
I have a murderous headache, but the sight of that beast reeling is a fine tonic.
It is indeed.
Permission to join the front lines.
Granted. My thanks, brothers.
Emperor be with you. Viridian out.
One more.
Do you hear that?
Where are the
the traitors!
They are everywhere!
Honored brother, join us, and you may sate your rage and aid our cause.
Lead me to the slaughter!
Onward!
Vile sons of madness! Is he here?
He is not.
Pity! Then my hatred must be directed at his minions!
Corrupted Terminator! Running ammunition! Using frag grenade! Ammunition secure! Swapping magazines!
That abomination is mine! In the name of the Emperor, I cast you down!
Holy terror!
This one's mine, brother.
Lieutenant, excellent work. Rally on my position. Let us burn these heretics to ash.
Yes, my lord.
Where is Lord Kalka?
It was a trap.
Perhaps. It's this. The Immaterium.
If it is, we must move quickly. To where? We must find Calgar.
The Changer's will is inescapable. Even now we walk upon ancient paths, laid out for us by the first mortal true breath. Come to me, brothers, that you may fulfill your final duties.
You are like your ancestors, brother Gadriel. A pathetic show of empty flamboyance.
Coward! Cease cowering behind illusions!
Make a bulwark of your hatred, brothers.
This is my domain. You are here by my invitation. I am offering you a chance to kneel.
Our chapter, sir, shall use your skull as a piss pot! Him, and we shall do you the honor of ending you swiftly.
Release him! After all your efforts in bringing him to me!
Enough games!
Silence this heretic.
One last dance before the strings are cut. You will soon stand at my side, boy!
And I shall gut you like a grot.
I reserved a personal purgatory. I have all sacred business. I shall leave you in good company.
The Demon Lord!
Warp demon!
Go for the eyes! All other attacks are useless!
Attack the eyes, brothers! That is the only weak point! Loading ammunition! Demon! We are surrounded!
Kill as many as you can, brothers! They are mere imitations. More trickery.
Guard yourselves.
Imara is weakening. That last fight will leave him reeling. Stay together. We must find a way out. What is that?
Watch your backs. He has eyes everywhere.
Lord Calgar!
Could be another illusion.
We shall find out.
Lord Calgar! My words to you on Tanasa. Speak them. My lord! Speak them, or be slain for an impostor.
Rules should never make a prisoner of intelligence.
Titus, it is good to see you.
Their sorcerer's power wavers. He is vulnerable.
See how his domain weakens as he does.
There is only one place left for him to hide.
Let us dig out the heretic.
There he is, within the stream.
He prepares for another attack.
It is the artifact. It must be. There is almost limitless power within that shard.
Then we must make haste, brothers.
Perfection in their
Brother, it is over. You did it. Brother!
Rise, Titus. Your duty is not yet done.
For the Emperor! For the Emperor!
Lieutenant Demetrian Titus, your decisive actions have saved this system from ruin. And so it is with great pride that I now present you with an honor worthy of your deeds. The laurels of victory. Let every warrior of the Adeptus Astartes see that here stands the true measure of a son of Guilliman.
For the glory of Ultramar!
Courage and honor!
Company dismissed.
Forgive me, brother, that it took me so long to bring you home.
My lord, that's...
Fierce was my wrath when I learned of your detention. In their arrogant suspicion, the Inquisition failed to recognize the truth. That no evil will ever overcome a devotion such as yours.
Thank you, my lord.
There is a mission. It will take you away from the Second Company for a time.
As you command, Chapter Master.
The Brother Chaplain will brief you. It was he that suggested you for the task.
My lord, the sword of Calth is ready to depart.
Thank you, Captain. My ship will convey you to your destination. I shall be glad of your company.
Titus, it has been an honor.
It has indeed, my captain.
I hear you'll be taking your leave of us. Not for too long, I hope. Emperor guide you.
And you, sir. Brothers, I am called to serve elsewhere.
You'll be missed, my lord.
I will not forget the blood we have drawn together.
Nor shall we.
I owe you both a debt. You have restored my faith in brotherhood.
We shall await your return.
Courage and honor.
Courage and honor.
Titus, Lord Calgar has informed you of your assignment. Good. I will brief you en route.
You are joining us?
I am.
Very good, my lord.
You have done well. You have won the trust of your brothers and of the chapter master. But know this, Titus. The stain of suspicion never completely fades. I will be watching you, should you falter on the path for even a moment. I will show no mercy.
Leandros.
My lord, it is time.
me, menial. I require biological upkeep.